are
Just
good across the board. Here we go. Do we have an intro this week? No.
no, I was just picking my nose as we go on live, so I figured that was good.
Ah, fair enough. Here we go. Little nose picking action. And thank you for being with me, buddy. Appreciate you doing
Yeah,
this
yeah,
as always.
absolutely. Always a
Sun,
pleasure.
try to do Sunday nights as often as we can, 8 to 10, or 8 to whenever we decide to get off. But it's been a pretty interesting week. It's been a real big week.
There we go.
There's a lot going on in the world and sports and social media.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah,
crazy. Okay.
it's been interesting. I mean, obviously you've seen what Trump did yesterday.
Yeah, yeah, that was cool.
That was a pretty big one. That was important. And then I posted a video yesterday that on Instagram that posted around noon. Last I checked before we went on, and I had 88,000 views
Wow.
on one video. So that was pretty good.
What was
And
that about? Just
so we're gonna get into that later, but it was just
okay.
the top 5 towns in Massachusetts to avoid.
Oh, you loved shit on towns. Nice.
I love shit on people. I love getting people fired up. That's what it is. You know what I mean? Just
The only reason I asked because I've been hearing all weekend about how your dishwasher had a leaking problem.
oh yes, that was a good one. And I bought a box of tampons home, and that's how the fight started.
I was
Sir.
leaving Walmart and then I heard that joke and I haven't heard it all weekend. So yeah, right.
That's a good joke. What's wrong with that joke?
Nothing. It was good. It was good.
So, I completely stole that from somebody else.
Oh, absolutely.
I sell all my material pretty much.
Yeah, what the fuck? There's no reason to make it up if it's already out there and no one else is doing it.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's already out there, and like the top 5 stuff that I've been doing has been all right.
Yeah.
I make that up because I just like to shit on towns and get people fired up. You know, I love to get reactions out of people.
Yeah, exactly. That's all it's about. You know, it's funny. I posted something, a state rep from New Hampshire, like come back at me, like with Nazi, like typical crate. And I was just like, wow, I can't believe you as a state rep, you're taking that route. And but then he was like, oh, I went back and reread the stuff. I apologize. I said, no problem. I said, I like to have debate. I like the cause. I put stuff out there. I want people to argue with me and
Right.
I'm
Go
not.
back and
I don't
forth.
take it personal. I could care less. I'm just trying to have some fun, engagement. Like, if you get
That's it.
upset and mad, shame on you.
That's
It's
it.
fucking the internet. Like, it's not real life.
It's like random people get so upset.
Oh, it's crazy, dude. I have people threatening me, calling. I just laugh, and then I just keep going and going. Then they block you. It's like
That's what it
you.
is.
You can't keep your argument. You can't sell what you're doing. It's just come on. Like, I'm having fun with this. I'm enjoying this. Like,
Right.
you know.
The
I
only
don't know.
time I block people on social media is when they get personal. When they're like behind a troll account,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then they're like, "Oh, I know you because you live here," or they mention something real personal.
Yeah, they're going after your kids or your family, your wife. Like, yeah, don't.
Yeah,
That's yeah. I ain't
that's
give
a
a fuck
block.
what you say about me. I could care less. But
That's a block. As soon as you get like personal with it, because
yeah,
I look at it. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe I'm overthinking it. But I'm over 50,000 followers on socials. So my personal information can gain stuff pretty quickly, right?
oh yeah, it's crazy. Listen, there's crazy people out there. For $500, I could hire a hacker that could destroy someone's life. Like, it's
Oh,
not
easily.
worth like. Yeah, it's not worth it. Like, and if you want to go that route, go somewhere else. Like, I just want to
Right.
have some fun, have a
I'm busting
conversation,
balls.
have engagements, like talk about shit. Like, and the state rep ended up becoming like a follower and whatever, like
Oh,
going
no
back
kidding.
and
I mean,
forth.
it ended up
Yeah,
working out.
yeah. Just fucking, have a great day, Merry Christmas, and move on. Like,
Right.
but it's just funny. Like in this Karen Reed stuff is still. Do you still do stuff with that?
I haven't posted about any of the Karen Reed stuff. I don't really care about the civil stuff. Well, like, people are making a career out
Seriously.
of just dissecting every word every person says and spinning it. And it's like, everybody's time will come through the legal system, right?
Yeah.
I'm all set with that Karen Reed. Like, I don't care about the civil stuff.
The only way I say it, I posted something and I just made a comment, like going back to like the butt dials, right? there
Right.
was a miraculous 900 butt dials in one day to like the people that they were trying to get in touch with are who were involved in this miraculously. No random people got butt dialed.
Right.
And I'm just curious, how many butt dials have they had since? Because they must have 20 a day then, the way they were going, right? I
Exactly.
mean,
Exactly.
so I just commented on something like that, and I think it's up to like 30,000. Like it's just weird.
And that's how I got started was with the Karen Reed material, right? That kind of stuff. And
Yeah.
during the trial, right, you're trying to like at least I
But
was trying to
not
point.
all Karen Reed. Like you focused on other stuff.
Oh
Like
yeah,
some of these
I
people are
do.
just
Yeah, a lot of my stuff in the beginning, for the first month or two, it was just Karen Reed stuff because
okay.
I literally had no followers and didn't know how to work the internet, and so I was just hitting on stuff that I knew was attractive in the algorithm. I was talking about it was the biggest story in America,
And you were getting feedback, you were getting interaction, so of course you're gonna stay with it. Yeah, I get that,
right? And and
but
we were
you've
talking
moved
about
on.
things that would make sense or didn't make sense. I drove by the house before they put the rock out there when the jury visited.
That's awesome.
I drove by and I was doing a video that I was going to talk about, and I just happened to be like a day or two before, and I caught on camera that there wasn't a rock there.
Yeah, like where'd the
And
rock come from? Like who put the rock?
so like I would post stuff,
Right.
like that, and would get tons of reactions. But yeah, I mean that was planted for the jury to see that. Come on,
Oh, absolutely. Like there's video cameras across the street, miss. It just but it's crazy still to this day. People are so now there's a spaces thing they do, and I guess
what's
Chris
that?
Albert, like spaces on Twitter, you can go on there and basically do this, right? You host a space. Basically, you're gonna host a I guess you host a space is what it's called. And then you
Okay,
just go on there and start talking and other people come in and just listen to you and can talk and interact back and forth with you. It's like a potty phone. Remember those potty lines? I
yes,
equate it to that, right?
right,
So they're doing that now, and it's this Karen Reed crowd, but it's not the Karen Reed crowd so much. It's the Albert, I think, side.
okay, yep.
And like Chris Albert is on there by himself, like as himself. Supposedly, I mean, it sounds like him. I don't know who anybody is. Um,
Are they
but
showing
then the
like the face and the camera and everything?
no, he's got like a fake character for his name or whatever. But he's got his name. It says Chris Albert, right? And it does sound like him. Um, and I think it is him. But and then the other side is like recording it and then talking about it later. Like, oh, did you see he said boo instead of two? And that means he fucking
Oh,
killed. It's
right. Oh yeah.
like what the fuck? It's
Oh,
crazy.
and that's the thing, right? Is obviously they're the Alberts and the people who are hosting these spaces are just bullshitting on the internet, right? They're just free flowing. They probably don't have a lot of format to what they're saying. Of course, they're going to stumble over their words. They're going to say things they probably shouldn't have said. They're going to say things the wrong way unintentionally, right?
Yeah. Or to do it into because if it was me, I'd be saying shit like, oh, when he came in the house. I mean, when he didn't come in the house. I mean, like
Right.
did he come in? Like I would just be fucking with them completely.
I'd be torturing their souls, and
Ah, just
and
it's crazy.
and then they're running with that, and they're posting that. Oh, he said he's tripped up. He said when he came in the house, and then he corrected himself. Stop.
Yep.
Grow the fuck up. You people
It's
are fucking
nuts.
nuts.
It's God
You
bless
fuck.
him. I mean, Turtle Boy seems to has made. I mean, the kid's looking at 20 years in prison, but he's made some money off it, right? I think, or at least he says he has. I don't
So
know.
his subscriptions went through the roof when they were in the
Okay.
middle of it all. His monthly subscriptions, he was making stupid amounts of money, tens of thousands of dollars a month.
And that's someone signs up and pays $20 a month, and they get his access to his account or whatever, right?
Right. And
His web page or whatever.
where does it stand now? I know you're a Turtle Boy follower, fan. You enjoy his content. Where is it at now? I don't even know.
That's what I'm saying. He kind of. I mean, listen. I can't gonna tell anybody what to do, how to do something. I feel like, and I've said this probably 2 years ago. I feel like he jumped the shark, so to speak, right when
Right.
he started showing up at the McCabe like lacrosse family thing, right?
Right.
That just to me was like, I get it, I fucking understand, but It's just not what I would do, right?
Leave the kid stuff
Um,
out of it. Yeah.
yeah, and it just even that, like you want to torture her, that's fine. Then people taking pictures of them on vacation, and it's just like, yeah. Did they or were they involved in killing a cop? I don't fucking know. What do I? Who knows? The only people that know are John fucking
Right.
um
John O'Keefe and the
John
people there.
O'Keefe, the person who killed him, right? That's the only two fucking people in this world who actually know what happened. Um, who's to say he didn't fucking slip and fall and hit his fucking head on a piece of fucking concrete, right?
Right.
Maybe it was a legit accident. Who the fuck knows?
Right. Right.
Maybe the
Anything's possible.
dog bit him. Anything. So, like torturing these people. That's so. I don't know. I think he still has a huge thing, but again, and I think that's kind of what I was leading into because I seen him. He's the one clipping on Spaces doing this shit. He's still just all Karen Reed. I think he's doing a little, but I don't want to hear Karen Reed anymore. I'm good. I'm like all the best to her. I hope whatever she sues
Right.
everybody, wins millions, and moves on with her life. But
Right. Right. It's kind of a dead issue. It's over. It's done with. Like, move on.
yeah, like I'm good. Show me when the court case happens, or when the civil case happens, the trial that day. But I don't want to dissect every word that Chris Albert is saying. Like, because if I'm Chris Albert, I'm fucking with you people.
Oh, torturing people's souls. I would.
100%.
There wouldn't be every single opportunity I got. I would say something contradictory.
Absolutely. And I would say what you want to hear and be like, oh, I fucked up. I meant to say this, right? And just whatever, like, or just say it. What are you
Right.
gonna do? You can't take it into court.
Right. At this point, there's no evidence to
Yeah.
prove, say anything. Right. Like, but
Because they're doing the spaces go away after, but of course, unless someone records it, right? So now they're recording all the spaces.
naturally,
Like, it's just funny.
and that's their content, right? And that's what they're using for their content, right? They're just using.
Yeah, they're all coming together, and even Turtle Boy now is doing his thing. I think he does a show still. I haven't even honestly. I kind of just follow him on Twitter a little bit here and there, catch clips and pieces, but
Right. Catch it in passing.
um, yeah, even his show, like I try to watch the beginning of his show, and it's literally just Karen Reed
I'm
and
so
his
tired of that. It's so washed up. So
uh,
done.
like he sold the Wilbur. That's fucking huge. Good for you. That's congratulations. But was it sold because they thought Karen was coming? Like, and you're still trying to just milk? Like, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. Good for him. But
Right.
just
Right. There's a whole controversy surrounding that, and
yeah.
what you just implied. Did he dupe people and say that she was coming, or somebody else, John Jackson, whatever? Did he make people believe something else was going to happen, and then he just showed up and people were upset?
Yeah, and like it was just a show for him. Whatever. Hey, good for him. He made money. Good luck.
Right. Exactly. I agree.
But it's time to. I don't know. I mean,
I think-
whatever. I guess he's squeezing every last penny out of it. I guess.
Right. Milk it for everything that it is, but I agree with you. It's time to, and I know he has some legal stuff pending, and I know he's been accused of recording some things, and there's a lot of moving parts there that's hard to follow when it's all the same story. So, like, if you're gonna continue doing this, he calls himself Journalism Jesus.
Yeah, right after Kirk Minahan, right? Fucking podcast Jesus. Like, and there's another thing on that, but I mean, you're looking at 20 years in prison. Like, why do you keep poking at? I mean, whatever. You get off, he's gonna fucking ride it. I get it. I do the same thing, pound my chest, and
Right.
I don't know. I just, yeah.
There's a lot happening. There's a lot happening.
Yeah, fucking crazy. I don't know, but I'm just shocked it's still. So I was curious because I know you do the true crime stuff, and but I think you're onto other things. And
I enjoy the true crime stuff just as like my personality, and I'm a very analytical person. I'm a business mind where I want to know all the possibilities, all the numbers, all the analytics, and I think that kind of carries over well to the true crime stuff, right? Because I want to know like logic, what happened, how do we break it down, how do we figure it out, right? Like to me, that's like the same as business, and you can only do so much of that stuff because it's so fucking depressing.
it's funny. My daughter, these games. It's funny. There's some new ones just came out. So basically, it's a crime, right? It's an unsolved mystery. So you
Yep.
get this box, and it comes with the photo. It's basically a crime scene. You got to solve it. It's like an unsolved murder.
Like
Now, do I think
it's a physical box that comes to you?
Yeah, it's a box, and then it's
Oh,
got
okay,
the
that's cool.
files, and it's got photos. I'll show it one day. She just got a new one for Christmas, and it's down there now. In each section is a different. You got to solve it before you move on to the next clue and stuff like that until you solve the murder. But I always thought, why not do this in real life, right? Or somewhat in real life. Go to an apartment. You got cold cases. Let's take the cold case. We'll change the names. Change the places, whatever, as much as we can to protect the
Right.
person, but sell it as a game, right? So now you can buy it. You try to solve it. You call in the tip, whatever you think you solved it at the end, right? And if you do actually solve it, you win a prize, $5,000, right? Because a percentage of the money is from the games you sell goes to a prize. And then maybe solve small town fucking cold cases or something. I mean,
That'd be amazing. That'd be an incredible
yeah.
business opportunity.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, who wouldn't want to? I mean, she has fun solving these crimes, and she's pretty good at it. Like, I get
Right.
frustrated sometimes. I'm like, all right, let's just cheat and fucking move on. Like,
Right. Let's just for this section. We'll only do
yeah,
this
yeah.
one section. I
We'll
promise.
just open the next envelope, find out who did it. Let's move on. She's like, no, no, no. Let's reread it again. We're missing something. And fucking, sure enough, you catch the little, like, the craziest things, or you're just
Like
talking about it. But
context clue or something there that you missed, and like
yeah, you just got to pay attention. And I always thought that would be a cool game for real life. I mean, how do you do it? I don't know, but it would be
right,
kind of cool
something
if
like
you
that
could.
would be. There's a huge market for it.
Yeah, and that's why all these true crime people that are into it, right? I mean, Kirk Minahan literally went off the air, and now he's doing a right. He's him and Dave Cullinane. Is that the guy that's in the show? Yeah, and he's producer. They're doing. They do one. They've already done two of them, I believe. Right. Cold. What the hell is the name of the show? Oh God,
And it's
something with the
essentially just
globe.
like talking about cold cases.
Yeah, so basically, they're the ones who did the girl. She was the cop. She was pregnant. They were using her since she was like 14. The local girl,
Oh yeah, Sandra
um,
Birchmore.
Sandra Birchmore. He just kind of solved that thing, right? He was the one with his podcast that they investigated. Now they're doing another one somewhere, like out in Idaho or something, whatever. But I mean, he's kind of doing the same thing. He goes and does it, and then he puts a podcast on it, and they talk about it.
That's
I gotta
cool. I
think.
mean,
I can't believe I can't think of the name of this fucking thing.
the the problem
I'm
with
probably gonna
that,
go off here.
yeah, no, that's fine. The problem with that is
Yeah,
when you're
on the computer.
you're really digging into a real case and really going through it. It's tough because you have to have to have like really technical legal knowledge, like
Yeah,
legal insight,
yeah,
to understand what all the motions are and all the different posture moves throughout the cases. And two, someone's got you can only dedicate so much time unless you're getting paid somewhere else.
Well, I think that's the Bastu pays for it, right? Or Kurt, whatever their show is called. I mean, I can't even think of the name. I can't believe I can't think of the name of it. Um, I want to say like Cold Case or something. Um, but that's what they're doing right now, right? And Bastu's basically picking up the tab, and then they put it out because they've done two, and they were pretty huge. Like I forget what the first one was.
It's called
Um,
The Case.
the Case. There it is. Yeah, thank you. The
Yes.
Case. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think the first one was with the Boston Globe. It was pretty big, and then the second one was the Birchmore one, and now he's on to a third one. And he keeps it a secret until he comes out with it, and then it's a big reveal. Like, all
Interesting.
right,
Yeah. So
we
season one,
solved
he
this.
did. It sounds like season one, he did several episodes for the 1989 disappearance of 16-year-old Jennifer Fay out of Brockton, Massachusetts.
Yes,
And
dude,
then
and I'm telling you, he went down there, like interviewed people, like the guy who's whatever the police main suspect. Like he went down and found that guy, and like it was a controversial. The guy's like, "Go fuck yourself, get away from me." He's banging on the guy's door, like
really,
crazy. Yeah, it's a pretty cool little podcast.
that's
I
cool.
mean,
See, I love stuff like, and
yeah,
it's local.
and it's local. I don't think this third one is, but there's so many. Like, look at the girl over in East Boston, right? Tazarnik, whatever. She was found in the trunk over in the airport or whatever.
Oh, yep, yep. I
Like,
do remember
dude,
that.
that one's unsolved, right? Why not do? I mean, I don't know. Maybe they look at it and try to figure out.
Oh, there's a lot of that stuff, right? And there's and he's getting, the thing is, like, he's getting paid by Barstool to go film these series, film these episodes, go produce it, go make it happen, and he's getting other people to, he's getting employees, right?
Yeah.
And they're making a lot of money with these.
So it's a little easier to do it that way. I get it. Yeah, it would be nice, but
the true crime stuff's a huge, huge, huge market. And there's a ton of money to be made in it, and that's where, like, I'd say I started. That's where I got interested in social medias through with that stuff, because it was just, I had some, I wouldn't say inside knowledge, but local knowledge to the Karen Reed stuff, and then it just snowballed from there. And lately, I've done a lot of like local stuff, Boston balls, just Boston humor, that kind of shit.
You mean like torturing the state police and stuff?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just, I'm trying to do it in a way that doesn't ruin my life. You know what I mean?
When the trooper pulls you over on the highway. What was with Howie Cobb today? Proctor's the only state trooper not to become a millionaire or something, right? Tied them two together.
I just seen that as we were going on.
That's funny.
Like, he had like a graph and everything he's talking about.
He's out of his mind.
But I bust like Mayor Wu's balls, Governor Haley's balls, the state police balls. But a lot of what I'm doing is just I'm reposting stories that have already been put out there from my perspective. That's all.
Yeah, it's not like you're making it up. You're just giving your take on, like,
local stuff.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm sure. I mean, I thought Fatty was going to show up on the show and we were going to blast the casino. I mean, not the casino.
Stadium?
The stadium. And I'm sure I would have gotten shit tomorrow, but whatever. I mean,
if you want to, we can definitely do that.
I was going to take the other side. I mean, honestly, yeah, whatever.
It's one of those things, though, where, like, I try to do stuff that's relative to the area, relative to what's happening, and that has a huge impact on people, right? Like that.
Yeah, this will have a huge impact. But here's the thing: I don't care about the casino. I keep saying casino, the stadium. Now that I know they built that pedestrian, or they're going to build that pedestrian ramp. If they didn't build that pedestrian ramp, or pedestrian bridge, or whatever they're going to call it, it would have sucked. But I think that now I feel bad for the people in Somerville, Wellington Circle. I would have liked to seen Tommy mention or said something about how, like in Newton or the other towns, to drive down certain streets like Mefford Street, so you have to be a local resident, right? We could close off that ramp that comes into Sullivan Square, right? The access, I guess around the road, it's shut that off unless you're Charlestown. How do you enforce that? I have no idea. Unless there's a cop at the bottom of the ramp literally checking IDs, which I think they do that around Newton and Wellesley and
around the BC games and around Gillette and things like that.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yep.
Foxborough. That's one thing I would have liked to seen implemented. But I think there isn't any parking at the stadium. There's only 75 parking spots. So
hold on. How big is the stadium? Is it 30,000 ish?
30,000 seats.
And did you just say there are 75 parking spots?
That's it. Yep.
How is that possible? How does that get approved?
Don't want parking. We don't want you driving. You're not going to drive your car there. There's no reason to take your vehicle there. So there's no parking there at all. So you have no reason to come with your car, right? So now you're going to go park over in Somerville and you're going to Assembly Row, or you're going to, because all those new parking lots, or you're going to take the Orange Line to Assembly Row. And then there's going to be a bridge it's like a people mover bridge that is going to walk you right over to the stadium.
Right. Well, it's going to walk you over to the casino, right? From Assembly to the casino.
Yeah.
And then,
it's going to stop at the casino. Exactly. Well, it's right across the street, basically. So now the only thing is there is parking at the casino. Are people going to say, well, I'm parking at the casino, run to the stadium?
Of course.
But is the casino going to say, well, wait a minute, now you're taking up our spot? So they might actually stop it because they don't want people parking there without going into the casino.
And how do you enforce that?
Well, that's what I mean. So I don't think their free parking is going to be free parking very soon, right? I think it's going to all be, you're going to have to get a pass, right? You're going to have to go into casino. You're going to have to use your red card. It's going to have to see that you actually
get something with it. Yeah.
You pulled the slot machine, you throw $5 or whatever. Do that, fine. I don't care. But I don't think I think without that we were fucked. I also don't like so there's 3 times a year, three three times a year we can have a community event at the stadium.
That's it.
I think it's three, maybe six. I think it's three, but it's Boston wide, not just Charlestown, right? So it should have been specific to Charlestown first, or Charlestown gets first, whatever. And then 6 times a year they have to have an event with the Revolution players, right? We know what that's going to be. That's going to be the mascot out in front of Whole Foods waving at people, right?
Right, exactly.
There should have been very specific. All right, you got 6 times a year. 3 of it has to be with All Stars.
Right.
Has to be Charlestown first, then other, right? Because we know what's going to happen, right?
Yeah, I mean,
And
it's gonna
again,
go to.
it's a Boston thing. I mean, how many things in Charlestown get to go, whatever. But if we're dealing with it, we should be the first ones to. Also, jobs,
I mean,
opportunity to sell there.
it's what everybody's gonna do is they're gonna drive in. They're gonna drive into Assembly, and
Yep.
there's no parking over there as it is. So that's gonna be an absolute nightmare.
Well, they're
And
building 3 parking garages now, right?
oh, was that what they're doing over there?
Yeah, where the movie theater is, there's a huge parking, right, structure going up.
Okay.
And then there's another one coming on the other side, I believe, too. So there's 2 huge parking lots coming very soon to that area.
Okay, so that's gonna be 5,000 to 7,000 spots,
Yeah.
and then they'll walk over the bridge, and then everybody else is gonna go to Wellington, and
Yep.
there's a bunch of parking over in Wellington. I'll give them that.
Yeah. So there's another, say, 3, 4,000, right? So there's 7. Then the rest on the train are coming from Revere. So like that way too, right? So they can park at Suffolk Downs, jump on the train. Suffolk Downs, huge parking, right? Park there, jump on the train,
I hope
walk over.
it works out. I
It's-
don't think it's going to. I think it's gonna be an
Yeah.
absolute nightmare.
That was
I
my
think-
thing. If there wasn't a bridge, I knew we were screwed. So we'll see.
I think they should have shut down the city streets access. You should be able to go around the Rotary and Sullivan and keep on going, and it's going to gridlock the area, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But this trying to sell it as just a Revolution Stadium. Oh, it's just a couple events here. It's not that big. It's going to be a concert comedy, venue for the casino.
The money tied back to the city talks about concerts. There's 20 concerts there a year.
Really?
Yeah. Because a $1.50 fee added on to all the concerts per
And
ticket.
that's going to be a 30,000 seat stadium as comparable to Fenway.
Yeah, exactly. So
So, you're going to have, a couple,
There-
at least minimum a couple every other weekend. There's going to be something happening on average.
and there's also going to be light and sound monitors over on like basically the baseball field, and if it goes above 70 decibels, I guess they're
Yeah.
going to shut the concert down. I don't get that. I guess they get a fine, right? So made 100,000, they'll get fined $5,000.
Yeah, exactly. They'll get some type of fine on it. But that's what I mean. So that's the kind of stuff I talk about is like things that are local, things that are happening. The ones I did today, or the videos I did yesterday, I should say, really got people fired up and people got pissed. If you want to transition into that real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. I like getting people mad.
That's kind of my whole deal. Is I said that the top 5 towns to avoid if you're in Massachusetts. And when I do these top 5 lists, I don't even consider west of Worcester part of Massachusetts.
Yeah,
like-
I'll give you that. Yeah.
It's like you're out there, you're by yourselves, you have no competition. Like Holyoke is obviously a shithole, but they're out there by themselves. They have no competition, so everybody goes to the shithole. That's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you're like Chelsea and you're a shithole amongst shitholes, you're trying to be terrible. Like you gotta really be bad. You know what I mean? Does that
Is
make sense?
Chelsea still owned by BU? Didn't BU, they were in receivership for so long, right? BU used to run them, right? John Silva, the president of BU.
Used to run what?
Chelsea. The town was
city?
in receivership. Yeah, it was the city. It was run by John Silver from BU. He
Shut
was
the
like
hell
the
up. No.
manager. Yeah, swear to God. Yeah. Chelsea for the longest time was in receivership.
I had no idea.
Yeah,
had
it
no
must
idea
be. I'm sure it's out of it by now, but I would say in the 80s, early 90s, that John Silber, yeah, because he's dead now. He was the president of BU, but he was like the mayor basically. The town was in receivership, and he was the one who decided where money was spent, ran it. Like they had a mayor,
Yep,
but John Silber was the guy who said what to do, how do you spend your money, how do you run your public works, and
that's
how
crazy. I'm
do you
gonna have to
pay
look
your
into that.
police.
That's wild.
Yeah. It was for a long time. I think 10 years, maybe 5, 10 years they were in
Wow,
charge. Yeah,
interesting, interesting.
but
I
it's changed over there. You don't think Chelsea's definitely
oh yeah, Chelsea didn't even make my top 5 list of the worst
no
places.
shit. Oh
It didn't.
wow.
I
Oh, I thought you were starting off and saying Chelsea was number 5.
Nope.
Sorry.
I was using them as an example.
Wow.
But they and sorry if I confuse you, I suck. But
That's okay. No. Go ahead.
they didn't even make my top 5 list. I personally think they've come a long way in the last decade. You know,
Yeah.
a lot's happened over there.
Yes.
Um,
The feds are over there now. They put their headquarters over there.
oh right, yeah, right on like Everett Ave
Yeah.
or something, right? Yeah,
Yeah, they moved out of downtown
near-
Boston and new office.
near the old Floramos.
Yes. Which I
Yeah.
think is coming back, right? I know there's a fence around it for a while, but
Oh,
I
is it coming
believe
back now?
I think they're gonna put houses or apartments, condos above it, and Flamos is coming back on the first floor.
Well, they lost that. They lost their leverage. They lost their clout because there's like 2 or 3 other places that make the same exact steak tips as them,
Oh no shit.
and you can
Well,
do it with. Sorry,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say the 2 places that I go to that have steak tips just as good as Floramos and don't have that shitty Chelsea attitude with it, so it's perfect.
I thought they opened up somewhere else currently. Aren't they somewhere?
They opened at the dockside in Malden, but then they closed.
Oh, okay. Oh,
And
did not know that.
They've been closed for a while. Yeah.
I do go to the New Bridge occasionally. I still like them.
I went there once, and it was. I know somebody whose family. I know somebody whose family owns it, so I don't want to say how
Bash it too bad.
I don't want to trash it too bad, but it wasn't a fun experience.
So I left a $1,200, $1,500 watch in the bathroom one day there. I was in there washing my hands, took it off, and left it on the fucking sink, and just never went back.
You never got it back.
I just never went back, and then I forgot about it, and then it was like 2 or 3 days later, and I was like, ah, fuck it, I don't even care.
That's gone. That's gone.
Yeah, I didn't even bother.
That sucks.
But yeah, the last time I've been there in person. But I order there at DoorDash every once in a while. The food's still not. I mean, it's not bad. I chicken's eating and broccoli's still decent.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they got a few things. Their
Salad dressing.
Their service was pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't go there. Like I said, I haven't been there in person. Just DoorDash it.
Yeah, the food wasn't bad. I'll say the food wasn't bad. Service was definitely Chelsea. But you know, so I made this top 5 list of places you avoid, right?
Okay.
And I kept it in Eastern Massachusetts because it's places I know, because I drive around Eastern Massachusetts to work, and I really feel like I said, anything west of Worcester isn't really like I don't even consider you. Just go.
Yeah, that's like New York, Connecticut,
yeah,
Salem.
fucking,
Yeah.
you know, go away. You know. But I said number 5 came in. The Salem, Massachusetts was a place you should avoid. Right, like tons of traffic. It's turned into I called it North Lynn, and people got bullshit.
Oh no shit.
All the Salem people, they got all mad at me. And I said Salem is one of those places where you can easily your grandmother can get screamed at a store by a woman with face tattoos and wearing pajamas at 5 p.m.
So isn't Salem the place where literally like witches and that shit has been there since the beginning of time, and they want to get rid of it now? Like they want to stop all that. Like,
Oh yeah, stop the Salem
Like-
witch stuff.
yeah, like come on, are you kidding me? The shit's been around before you people were fucking. Your parents were even born. Like, shut the fuck up. Those people hate. That makes me. I've never gone there. I just would never do it with the crowd. But it makes me want to go there now and fucking be one of the assholes.
Be one of the people that make it miserable. Yeah.
Yep. Park where I'm not supposed to. Fucking
Exactly.
cause traffic. Just
And-
be a douchebag.
All year round, traffic is terrible in Salem. I mean, nothing like October in Salem, but it still sucks. It's terrible. There's no direct highway to get to it. You have to go through Peabody. It sucks. It sucks.
Yeah, I don't think really Salem. I feel like Good Harbor Beach, is that on the way to Salem? Do you cut through there on the way back or something?
No
Trying to
idea
think
where.
like
No, I have no idea where Good Harbor is.
never been to Good Harbor. Oh, great beach. It's got like a if you go there the right time of the day, and
Oh,
I
that's
probably shouldn't
Gloucester.
be
Yes.
telling people. Yeah, you get that lazy river fucking thing.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good beach. But
Yes.
I think is that going through Salem that way?
It's going north, kind of in that direction. 128.
Lynn, right? You go Lynn that way. Okay, yeah. So I've never really been to Salem then.
Yeah, Salem kind of sucks. I'm there quite often.
Actually, I think I went once for youth football. Fucking you. So
Yeah, I dragged you there once for football. I'm sure you did. Hey, on that field, by the way, there was asbestos under that field.
Of course there was. We did a punt, pass, and kick out there, I think, or something.
We did. Yep.
Trying to get kids. Yeah. Fucking bastards.
Yeah. So that explains the mental deficiencies for all of us. Number 4 was Fall River, and people got bullshit at me. I said number 4, places to avoid. You know, everybody, and when I say Fall River, I also mean New Bedford.
You're not going to either one of those places unless you're going to get drugs. Well, what else are you going there for?
Well, that was my exact reason for the number 1 spot. But yes, Fall River is the same. The only reason why people live in Fall River is because rent is $500 a month for a 1-bedroom.
I mean, they have some shipyard that's supposed to be historic, but it's like one ship. Like, who's seriously? What are you going to Fall? When I hear Fall River, New Bedford, I'm like, oh, someone got killed for drugs or doing drugs. Like, what are you going down there for?
You're just making a run. You're just making a run. That's it.
Going through there to go to Rhode Island, like wherever.
Going to Providence. Yeah, they got the Battleship Cove where they got the.
Okay. Yes.
They got the submarine down there, which is cool, historic. I love it. I've done it. It's great, wonderful, amazing. Yeah. Yep. The food is incredible. I love Portuguese food, chorizo and linguiça. Fat guy, whatever, right? But there's a reason why nobody wants to live there.
Yeah,
there's a reason why the former mayor is locked up right now because for corruption.
Oh, is that young kid?
Yeah, Jazzy, whatever.
Yeah. Good for him and his fucking Rolex and BMW.
You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? And people got bullshit at me. People were so mad.
My wife's family, or her aunt, used to live. Well, she passed away, but she lived in Berkeley, down that way, Taunton. Berkeley was nice.
Berkeley's a nice little town.
Yeah. I woke up there. They were fucking driving down the road with a tractor and fucking. It was like I don't know, went back in time, but.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy. Next door is Fall River in New Bedford. Probably the only time I've ever been to either one of those places.
I used to live on a road that took you into Berkeley. I used to live in Taunton.
Okay, yeah, Taunton. This family lives in Taunton too. Yeah.
Yep, and Berkeley was like you said, it's like going back in time.
Yeah, so like literally, I woke up. There was a guy driving a tractor down the fucking road. I was like, "What the fuck is going on right now?" Doing? Yeah, like roosters waking you up and shit. I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Right, exactly.
But
number 3 was Gardner, and
I know Gardner for some reason. Yeah,
it's Route 2. You got to go past the Concord Jail. Keep going.
Okay. Yeah.
It's literally like it's crystal meth, Massachusetts. It's that middle town where it's just white trash and meth. That's it.
Something happened in Gardner, I want to say. Like, I think not talk family business, but my stepmother, her cousin or something was killed by her husband. I think they lived in Gardner.
Oh, yeah.
Or accused. Sorry. Accused. I don't think they ever solved. Talk about unsolved murders. There you go.
And one real close to you, buddy.
They were accused. Yeah. I think they lived in Gardner for some reason. I don't know why Gardner sticks in my head.
Yeah, Gardner's like white trash, middle, nothing. It's near Leominster, but like.
Okay, Leominster, yeah. We played hockey up
like
there.
That.
Yeah.
It's like that whole cluster of people out there. You know what I mean?
Middle of nowhere, America.
Yeah, exactly. It's just nothing. All they have to do is drugs.
Yeah, so. That explains a lot.
Number 2 was Lynn, with no surprise there. Lynn's a shithole. No.
And it's never been able to come back. It's Lynn, City of Sin, right? It's just always been.
It's like, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's never going to change. Lynn had the only nightclub that had a pool, by the way, in the state of Massachusetts.
Really?
Yeah, when you come over the bridge, when you first come over the bridge, right to the left, there was a night. I don't know what's there now, by Revere Point, like Lynn, right to the left, there was a bridge, there was a nightclub, and it had a pool. It was the only in Massachusetts that had a pool.
Like across from where the GE plant is.
Yeah, I think so. Like, yeah, you come in the parkway, you coming down like before like Gorelick Farms,
Oh, okay. On the
that
Linway. You're
bridge,
talking on the
Walmart,
Linway.
yeah,
Okay.
Linway, yeah, Walmart. Literally just as Revere, that first bridge you go over, right to the left, there's a club. Or
Yeah.
I don't even know what's there now. There used to be a nightclub, but it had a swimming pool. It was the only club in Massachusetts with a swimming pool.
No shit. Okay, that it's car dealerships now, but that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was owned by broken nose people, if that goes to tell you why. It had a
Yep.
pool, but
Yep.
so
Sounds about right.
yeah. I think the
And
Angelos owned it. But yeah.
that sounds exactly.
Yeah, they had a pool in it. The only nightclub in Massachusetts.
I'm sure they killed it too with that pool.
Little history. Yeah, yeah, I think they killed a couple people. But yeah, they killed it. Yeah.
Like, literally and
Money wise,
figuratively.
money wise, right?
And the number one place to avoid in Massachusetts for me is it's a no-brainer. It's easy. My explanation for it was you either go there to buy drugs, sell drugs, or get your stolen property back. That's it. Lawrence.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Charlestown. Oh, Lawrence, yeah, I could see that.
Charlestown would have been 20 years ago, right?
Nah, just fucking.
I said that. Somebody said that in the comment section.
Oh, of course they did.
They're like, "Oh, I thought you were going to say Charlestown." I'm what? Yeah, 20 years ago. What about?
You know, it's funny. Remember when and this isn't funny what happened, but someone got shot recently in front of 7-Eleven, store 24. I know it is store 24, which I just found out is open now 24 hours again, that 7-Eleven.
Yes.
There's a huge sign on it. They interviewed some local people, new people, and they were like, "Oh my God, I can't believe like something." And I'm just thinking, like, you have no idea what it used to be like
Exactly.
10 years ago. Like,
Yes.
there's literally like 100 unsolved murders in 1 square mile. Like,
It's so that incident you're talking about, a guy was gunned down right outside the convenience store, and
yeah,
I don't know the details surrounding the incident.
yeah,
but
no, it was horrible, but yeah,
horrible situation in the parking lot. It happened, and they interviewed a couple yuppies, and they were like, "Oh my God, I had no idea. Oh, I didn't imagine this would happen here." And
yeah,
all the locals are like, "Really, bitch? You
yeah.
wouldn't? No."
It's not that far off that it was just a nightmare around here. Like, don't you know I don't know. I guess people don't. I guess they don't learn about their history where they're moving to.
They don't, and it's like the real estate agents just sell it, right? They're realtors that just flipping properties and moving properties. They don't tell them anything.
Yeah, they're not telling them shit, right? If I don't have to tell you about it, I ain't telling you about it. Oh, it's a great neighborhood. Kids
That's
fucking love
incredible.
these
It's
families.
amazing.
Yeah, wonderful.
But the funny part is
Lawrence.
that video I posted about noon yesterday has 95,000 views on it, and I've got 2 comments that of people telling me I'm racist because those are all minority communities.
How are those minority communities?
Those 2 comments were white people, liberals.
Of course, those people are fucking insane. You know what's funny? They're all the ones now, like, there's no kings, no dictatorship. They're out there protesting a fucking dictator who's legit a dictator, right? Like,
literally, right?
Like, you people, they're fucking insane. These people are goddamn insane. I'm sorry.
No logic at all.
I'm sorry. They're just nuts. But
no logic.
If you argue with them, I guess you're a racist or whatever if you fucking speak up or say something against them. But
I'm literally just busting balls, and these are my top 5 that I'm joking. I'm fucking putting stupid content on the internet, right?
yeah,
and they're taking it serious. I'm ruining these people's days.
I wouldn't even see like I didn't even think that when you said that about those fucking towns. That wasn't even something that came into mind. Like,
I used to live in Salem.
yeah, like I didn't even think of any of that shit. Salem, I wouldn't even think Salem's fucking. People are fucking crazy.
In fact, when I said the Salem comment about the tattoo woman with face tattoos and pajamas, I was specifically talking about a woman that I know from Salem that was featured on Turtle Boy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So that the problem's in their own fucking. Yeah, the problem's in their own fucking head, in their own minds, and how they think. That's the problem. They're projecting on everybody else. Like, oh yeah, like no, that's how you think, you dumb fuck. It was like the lady when we did the inflatables. How when they were deflated, she said it looks like a bunch of used condoms. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell are you
come
up
from,
to?
you sick bitch?
Like that's what you see. Like you have an
Right.
issue, not us. Like
Right.
fucking crazy.
Right.
But
Exactly.
those
Um,
fucking people sucked.
but that's how people are. That's how it is.
That's funny. So is
You know
there
what I
a
mean?
lot of going back and forth? Do you respond back to these people and torture them, or do you just let them rant and other people? Or
I don't. I don't really engage in the negative stuff. I don't argue
yeah.
with people in the comments. Like, I
It's
let because
TikTok, right? It's hard to
TikTok
like.
and Instagram are my two biggest platforms.
Okay.
And
Because I get messages from TikTok and it's like Larry tags us and everything, and then you'll
right,
comment on something. But when I get it and I look at it, it's like in a text like chain thing, and I don't know if that's going private or public. When I reply, sometimes like I don't know, fucking it's weird TikTok.
so what I do is I just go right to the original post and I'll comment in the post section. Like I'll comment so I know it's public.
Oh, okay, so go back to his actual post and find no, don't do the like. I get a message saying Larry like said something to you, whatever. Which
Right,
I'm glad he tags us and everything. I try to share as much as I can with his stuff
right,
and
right. I
retweet
love
it because it is funny and he's a good guy. And
it.
I
Right,
still feel bad we got him banned, but but some of his shit is funny and it's worth sharing.
right, right.
But I'm like, am I doing this privately? Like, I'm not a big TikTok person. I just never was. I don't know.
Yeah, I actually started my TikTok just to do the social media stuff and fucking around and
Uh, I just knew
I
I would get banned. I couldn't talk. I can't say undead or fucking unalive or unfucking
right.
welcome
It's
or
so hard.
fucking
I don't do lives at all on TikTok. I
happy not new year, whatever you
I
can
can't do it
say.
anymore. I can't do it.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
crazy.
direct people back here.
So is it just on their live that they're that way, or is it like
Oh no,
okay?
I did a video the other day. Oh, what was it? Oh, it was about the healthcare companies in Massachusetts,
Okay, yep.
and um, I did a video about is it legal for these healthcares to be run out of government housing? That was the video,
And they blocked.
and they blocked it for against community guidelines. Hate, hate speech.
Hate speech. How dare you pick on someone who's living in assisted housing, running a business? God forbid.
I was like, what are we fucking talking about?
Fucking crazy. I don't know if this one's true to talk about that one, but there's a Craigslist post supposedly out there in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Is that where it
Yep.
started? They closed down so quickly because their money got taken away, but now they have a chance to get their money back. So, but all their clients have gone on to other daycare centers. They want to hire some kids. They're looking to hire 20 kids a day for the next 3 days. I don't
That's
know if
hilarious.
that's real or not, but I didn't have a chance to look at it. But
Right,
supposedly
dig into
that's
it.
out there. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
I
hilarious. It
mean,
wouldn't surprise me. I mean, we know it's bullshit,
no,
right? I mean, we're not acting like this isn't the biggest
come
scam
on.
right now, right?
Are you fucking kidding me? What was that one in California they found? It had a $500 million and it was like an old McDonald's. And it was literally like the boarded up fucking windows. And they got a $500 million. Are you fucking kidding me?
I didn't see that one. Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, in California they found one. And like the guy got the address and it's like an old rundown McDonald's on the corner. They got a $500 million. And
It's
the Newsom
insane.
guys in was like a pot owner or somebody in his family was fucking pot owner of it too or some shit.
Of course.
Like this shit's crazy. And
The level of fraud is wild. It's
yeah,
unimaginable.
and how you can be an elected official and be for that, like I don't care if you hate fucking Trump. I don't care if you despise the guy. If you're an elected official and you're okay with people stealing billion, where if I looked at my check, $40,000 of it goes to taxes a year, and you're telling me someone's stealing that from me, like I'm not paying you anymore. I'm not. I don't give a fuck. I'll be like that guy in New Hampshire. Fucking come arrest me. I'm done.
I'll say this with a wink, wink, and a nudge, nudge. I know a lot of small business owners that do everything cash under the table.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
There's, I would say, 60 to 70% of home services of guys that are in smaller companies. I'll say smaller companies. A truck or two.
Yeah.
At least 70% of those companies in home services, 90% of their work is under the table.
Yeah, I'd be like, you want to give me a check? Forget about it. I'll do the work for free. I don't
Yeah,
even want your check.
sorry.
Like, yeah, I don't even want the fucking thing.
The overwhelming majority of small business owners in the home service field don't run a legal business.
Yeah, why would you? Why would you? It's fucking insane. Someone's just saying, it's funny. I was just watching the thing Mitt Romney. It's on Netflix, and I think it's coming off. That's why it popped up. When he ran for president in 2012, and he was talking about, they're talking about how much a small business. He was talking to the guy from Papa John's. I think I remember the story when it first came out, the pizza place, and he was saying like if he had to start his business today, and this was in 2012, he wouldn't have started it because not only are you doing payroll taxes, FICA taxes, Medicaid taxes, Social Security taxes, gas tax, employment tax, unemployment tax. Now that if you add a couple more taxes on, there's that Family Medical Leave Act tax, right? And there's two parts to that. So if you're starting a business, you're paying 9 different types of taxes. Not to talk about business tax, your license tax, your milk tax, your occupancy tax. You're almost paying a dozen different taxes. He goes, if you look at the business, he goes, I'm barely making money. 2/3 of it's automatically going to the government. He goes, so I'm opening a business to give the government money.
That's it. That's why
would I do
businesses have to be based out of places like North Dakota or Texas that are super business tax friendly.
Delaware North, right? Wherever all these companies are from, right?
Delaware. Places like that, depending on your region, that are super, super tax friendly. And I know for me, when I pay myself or I pay my kid, I have to pay, it's 40% of whatever I pay.
Imagine.
Whatever I pay him or me, 40% of that, it costs me to employ him. 30 of it might go to the government, and then another 10% is, just paying for his workman's comp insurance. That doesn't even include the truck insurance, the liability insurance, the gas, the day-to-days, right?
And the workers' comp is just hoping he never gets hurt and has to claim it. And if he never does, you just paid into that for years for nothing. It's not like you get that money back.
I haven't had a claim in my business in the 10 years I've been in, and I never will, regardless of what happens, and short of death. And I'm getting smoked.
But you got to pay into it, so other people can scam and call whatever. It's fucking insane. It's insane.
$700 a month just for the two of us.
Yeah, imagine.
So it's brutally expensive, but yet I understand why people are sick of this shit. There are billions and billions of dollars of scams going on in Minnesota alone. Now they're talking about Ohio. I discovered it in Massachusetts.
It's everywhere.
It's a simple search. You can literally just search the website and connect the dots.
So there's a data guy. I think I shared the link to you. If not, I'll send it to you. He's put it all together. He's putting it all together in searchable, like all the different states. You tell him your state, and he builds the acronym, and he goes in, finds the APIs from the states, and now your states list. Like he's got every state in there now, most of them.
No shit. Send that link to me. No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, and you can just search whatever you want to search. He makes stuff searchable. If you want to look for something specific, you tell him, and he's like, all right, give me an outline. He goes in and fixes the algorithm and rewrites the code, and whatever you're looking for is there. But he's building this huge database of all this shit. All the daycare centers everywhere. You can search for them. The lady was in your favorite state of New Hampshire. They found five businesses opened, and they used the local public library as the address. Like, what the fuck? Nobody's checking?
Were those childcare businesses?
Childcare businesses. Yeah. And no one's checking? Your address is the fucking public library?
So the thing about Massachusetts is they say that a representative has to come out and do the inspection, right?
Yeah.
And they do the inspection. I've found them in several. I probably found a dozen or more, at least a dozen, probably more, in public housing. Whatever, that's fine. You want to do that? That's fine, and it's approved. Yep. That's whatever. That's fine. That's not my argument, right? That's not my argument.
Yeah.
My argument is that these places are accepting vouchers, and they're billing the state. Now, Jay, if I wanted to be corrupt and I opened a child care center and I said, Jay, I need you to go apply for this voucher. by the way, the qualifications to get the voucher is you have to make under a certain amount of money, and you have to be trying to find a job.
Yeah.
That's it. So
That's
Jim,
it.
you go do this. You help me out. I'll use your voucher. I'll bill them for $1,000 a week.
Yep.
And I'll give you 300. We'll
Yeah.
do that 4 months of the year. You make an extra $1,200 just to do that.
Well, why don't I just go get one of those licenses where I don't have to prove anything, and then I just use those names and then get vouchers under those names?
Right. That's
Right?
it.
I can go get an ID now. I don't need to prove where I'm from, who I am anymore. I just got to go in there and act like I don't speak any language.
Yep.
Sorry.
That's it. And I'm sure you
Right.
can. And I don't even know what the process is to get the vouchers. I know you just need these documents. You could probably do it online.
Yeah, probably. You could probably just fucking fill them out online and don't even have to, and then you get approved.
You know, so
Yeah.
the level of fraud is just wild.
And who's inspecting them? Who's like, I don't know of any. Like, who's the person that inspects the daycare center in Massachusetts? Like, who is that? DSS, DCF, DYS,
No.
whatever that DCS.
EEC, early education, childhood, ECE, early childhood education or something. There are regional offices, and those inspectors go out every couple of years and go inspect it and make sure it's good.
There's actually people who that's their job.
That's what they're supposed to be, and I'm sure they're.
I've never seen one of those jobs listed for hire.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with you, and I don't even know where they would be listed. But
Now I'm gonna look. Yeah, on the state side, I'm gonna look for their jobs.
yeah, and you can search them up and see the people employed in those positions, and
Actually,
at the regional offices.
The new state fucking payroll just came out, so those people's jobs must be listed in there. We'll have to use that title and search it.
Oh, interesting.
See how much they make a year. Yeah. What is it called? Early childhood.
It's EEC. It's
All right, I'll have to look. I'm gonna look into that. Yeah, because the state payroll just came out.
I'll send you the links. It's
Yeah.
incredible. It's incredible.
Yeah.
And there's a house in Roxbury. A lady, she was inspected in June. She was found to be compliant with everything, and she lives in the first floor of an apartment. No signage. No, you from Google Maps and from driving by, you would never know that people even live there. There's not even shades in the window, right? She got $25,000 in June.
It's funny. I was driving, so daughter used to go to school over in Salty. When we would drive back home, there is a project apartment in the projects in the little like fenced off area. There is a sign for Mary's early childhood education. She has a daycare center in the project apartment down like D Street, and I used to laugh every time seeing that sign hanging on the fence. And it was
And you're the asshole.
and she would put it out in the morning, and that sign would hang on the fence, and then she must take it down. And there were kids getting dropped off there. I'm not saying she was illegal. She's probably actually really running, but I'm thinking to myself, and I used to say it all the time, like, she lives in affordable housing, assisted living, or whatever, an assisted income in a project apartment because she's not paying market rent. Maybe she is. I don't think you can in the BHA apartments at that time. And she was running a full scale business.
A commercial business operations.
Yeah, and I'm like, how is that okay? And I guess it is. I don't know. I guess because it was daycare, and they must have let her like. So she was babysitting for her 3 fucking grandkids, right? And she was charging the state them, but basically what she was probably doing.
Probably.
And she had to make up a sign, right?
Yep. And you charge them $500 a week per kid, and you can have up to 10 kids, 12 kids.
Yeah, somebody was showing me. Someone did that math online. They were like, "Oh, all right, so there's 2 Somali women. They live beside each other.
Yep.
They were in the state, and they were 4 kids, and they had 4 kids. So you watch my 4 kids, I watched your 4 kids, and we charged the state $7,200 for each kid, and they were making $380,000 a year watching each other's kids.
That's it.
But literally, her kids stayed at her house, and her kids stayed at her house. But they said they were watching each other's kids,
And they could be sisters.
and they made $350,000 each, $388,000 a year.
Yep.
And that's what they lived off of. Like,
And that
what the
doesn't surprise
fuck?
me at all.
And like, are you kidding me? Like, what the fuck am I doing wrong?
Not illegal either.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck?
What are we doing?
It's like, yeah, like how is that okay? And who thought, all right, let's subsidize that. Let's pay for that. Let's use tax money for that. Yet I get
But
a two
you know what
percent
though?
raise every fucking year because there's no money.
I'll say this, and I'll use Mayor Wu as an example. She said, there hasn't been a single thing in Boston's history without Somali people, and I know what she meant by that. She fucked up the way she said it, but she's trying to say that recently in the last 10, 20 years, whatever, right? But she has 2 Harvard degrees, and for one of them, she was a valedictorian in her class. She's an incredibly intelligent person. She's either compliant or stupid, and we know she's not stupid. Right?
I'll just say it's just a fucking piece of paper. I think the more papers people have, the fucking dumber they are. And I've got papers. I might have saying I'm fucking there in a thing, but book smart to me.
Well, yeah.
I don't. I sorry. So yeah,
I'm with you.
I know what you're saying, but
She's.
I think the more book smart somebody is, the fucking dumber they are. There's no common sense, right?
They have no common
There's
sense.
no
That's what it is. I agree.
street, like,
But
not to say street, but I I don't know.
well-rounded, to be well-rounded.
You know, it's funny. I worked for, and I'll put the names out there too. This guy Joshua Feast, right? You can look him up. He was a platinum Fulbright scholar from MIT. He's one of the smartest smart guys at MIT. MIT. Another guy that we worked for was Sandy Pentland. Pentland, Petland. Homeland Security literally pays him $1 million just to stay at MIT and teach. Right? The guy's fucking brilliant. I mean, he gets paid $1 million from the government. This was 20 years ago when I worked for them. They said the only difference between a smart person and an intelligent person is the intelligent person knows where to get the information. That's it, right? They know how to look in the books. They know how to look it up. They know where to go to get it. That's the only difference between somebody who's gone to college and studied and did all this shit. All they're teaching them is how to look it up, right? Where to go to look it up. That's all they do, right?
How to use resources, yeah.
So I don't care if I've never went to school. If you know how to look shit up, and like the other day, I got into an argument when this casino stuff come out, right? Me and Danny, like we're in a group, right? State rep, Tommy, a couple other people. Like we break balls. I break his balls. Tommy fucking gets very angry, but it's funny. I'll get Tommy riled up. And Danny was like, "Oh, look at because he was part of this whole thing. He got $48,000 or $40,000, blah blah." And he was like, "Tell me another example where a state and city people came together." And so I put like 10 things together. And he's like, "Isn't AI great?" And I'm like, "Yeah, fucking right. I use the tools that I can fucking use. Why wouldn't I?"
Exactly. That are at your fingertips.
It's not a bad thing. Fucking, I people are like, "Oh, AI. So what? Just because I can go find it faster, I still could have Googled all that shit and found it faster, but I just used a different tool. Well, what the fuck's the difference?"
Exactly. You found it faster. It's not that you couldn't have found it. You just found it faster.
I just found it. Don't get mad at me if I'm a laborer and you're a laborer and it takes you 10 years to build a house and it takes me 3 years because I use power tools and you're still using fucking hand tools. Like, that's not my fault. Right? So, yeah, I get what you're saying about her, and I'm not saying fucking, yeah, I get what you're saying. She is fucking intelligent. I've known Michelle Wu for a very long time, long before she was a mayor, city councilor. That was around for Menino. She was around Menino. But I think, and I think Paul. I don't know. I honestly, I really don't know. I was gonna say politics plays it. I just don't fucking know anymore. I really don't. Like,
I don't understand the thinking behind it because it's obvious what the problem is, right? There's an obvious pattern of behavior happening here, right? And it's not by accident.
Yeah, and here's my problem. Like, you want to stand up for something just because it's against Trump or you hate Trump. That's fucking just wrong. That to me, you're an idiot. Then, like, if you're like, well, I'm going to defend a dictator. I'm going to defend fraud. I'm going to defend this. It's my tax money, buddy. That's your fucking tax money too. Just because you hate the guy who's currently the president, like,
right.
That's fucking stupidity and ignorant. That's ignorance. I'm sorry.
And it doesn't. I look at it like this. It doesn't, just because I hate Trump or I hate Biden doesn't mean I like the other one.
Yeah.
Right? Doesn't mean I'm supporting the other one. It doesn't mean that I'm okay with what's happening. what I'm
I've
saying
probably
though,
worked for more fucking Democrats and independents than ever, and like I don't give a fuck who you are. Like, yeah,
is logic, right? Logic, common sense,
yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
all gone, all gone, no more.
And it's anger. Like you can't even. You're a MAGA. I don't even know what MAGA. You're a Nazi. You fucking. You're so dumb and ignorant that you're comparing what's happening with Trump and Elon Musk to fucking Nazism. He
Right.
fucking fried people, burnt them, fucking annihilated millions of fucking people. And you're saying fucking that's when you're an idiot. I'm sorry, you're an idiot.
Right. You can't
I
talk to
just
people like that. You know,
come on,
there's no middle ground. There's no reason.
Nazi. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yep. All the
Like
time. All the time.
Hitler was fucking insane. He sent people to the shower. Hey, you're gonna go take a shower, and sent them into fucking gas chambers or in
Literally.
acid fucking showers.
And they just recycle it because they're not even thinking for themselves. They're just regurgitating what they're hearing.
Yeah, and then when you try to say, "Oh, yeah, you're not, you're a MAGA," and they just storm away and scream, it's like, when did it go away? You can't have a conversation anymore with somebody. And I
That's the
try to
problem.
do that online. And again, bring it back, right? Like bring this back
Full
to this
circle,
New Hampshire
yeah.
rep guy, right? This is what was happening. And I was literally like, this guy is literally going crazy, spewing Nazism. And I just kind of went back and I was like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? This is
You
the
were right.
stance you're taking? Like
You
you're a
fucking
state rep
idiots.
and you're comparing Nazism to what? And then he went, oh, I thought you were saying that. I'm like, no, you said it, buddy. And he was like, oh my God,
Moron.
I'm so sorry. Like, he goes, I get so worked up. And I'm like, that's the problem. Like, you can't even fucking talk anymore.
You don't even know what you're saying. Like, you don't
Like,
even,
I hope you have it. Like, I hope you have a difference of opinion with me. I hope you don't fucking think the same way I do, because that'll be fucking stupid.
That'll be boring as hell. Boring.
Yeah, we
as
can
hell.
agree on things and disagree on things. It doesn't mean I'm gonna fucking wish you death and fucking hope you like. It's like people are just crazy now.
Nuts. It's the world we live in, and everything is so polarizing. Everything's so divisive. Everybody wants to be at each other's throats. Meanwhile, they're fucking, everything's a ruse. Everything's just a cover up because we're all on the same teams.
Yeah, one of these days, fucking China's gonna come knocking at the back door because we're all fucking out there protesting for dictators and not even paying attention, and they're trying. That's why Trump really went to Venezuela, if you want to be honest with you, because Russia and China were trying to do the same fucking thing, saying, "Hey, wait a minute, we got our hands with this guy. We could take out the United States now because we'll own all the oil.
They're gonna own it. Yep,
they'll own it all. Now we do. Hey, great.
Yep.
Can't wait till it's $1.12 for a gallon. Fucking great.
Fucking right. Bring it back, baby. Bring it back.
You know what I mean?
We just became the drive. Let's go.
I think someone shared a thing, and I think I tweeted it or I seen it somewhere. And I don't know if I tweeted or someone tweeted it. We were like 16th in oil production or something with like 76 million gallons, right? And Venezuela had 300 and something. Now we're at like 376 million. Like we're the number one country in the world with fucking oil.
Overnight.
Okay. Overnight. Thank you. I'm good with that.
Yeah, appreciate it. It'd be cheap as shit for me.
And we stopped the drug inflow into, like, come on. Like, all right, cool. Great.
I'm with you, buddy. I'm so with you.
No problem with what happened last night. I mean, I feel bad for Nike. I mean, I'm glad the soldiers covered the Nike symbol up, but it wasn't too hard to figure out the poor guy. They put the president, Madarua there in a fucking Nike fucking jumpsuit.
Oh, I
took that picture. Yeah. But I don't think it hurt Nike. I think it's helped them. But I mean, what the fuck? Which is funny also, right? Why do you think we go to Vietnam, people? Like, look at the sneakers on your feet. Those Nikes are made in Vietnam. We didn't go there because we really cared about them. We went there because they can produce our sneakers and our fucking clothes cheaper. Let's be honest. Right?
And so the crazy part is bringing it all the way back to the Boston stuff, right?
Look at that.
Jaylen Brown is getting shit on by the NBA. He gets no love. He gets no support. He gets nothing. You're not even talking about him in the MVP race, although he's one of the best players in the league right now, because he's openly speaking out against Nike and their labor slave camps.
Yeah. They've got kids sewing sneakers together in Vietnam. And that's the only reason we went there. We went there for that, just like we went to Venezuela for oil. It's what the world does. China and Russia were trying to do the same fucking thing, except Trump jumped in ahead of them.
It's above my pay grade to figure out how and why and where and when, but all I'm saying is that, you can't talk from both sides of your mouth. Oh, look at that. We're up to 5 viewers.
We started talking about this shit, and all of a sudden it jumped up.
You know what I mean? Like, here we go. Here we go.
Gonna start going.
On a lighter note, I did another top 5, and then we'll end this
All
live
right.
tonight. I did a top 5 of places that think being loud means that you've won the argument. So, top 5 communities where people are loud and being ridiculous, and that means they think they won the argument. So,
How funny is that?
and I didn't get as much hate on this one, but I thought I would.
Really?
Interesting, right?
Well, it depends. Where did you? I don't know what I just hit. Sorry, people. Just ignore what I just posted. I hit a button.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right. Fuck you. I'm going to read it now. New to streaming and looking to level up? Check out StreamYard and get a $10 discount. Start your own podcast, guys.
Is that literally what it says?
Yeah, start your own podcast and get a $10 discount. Maybe we're going to kick back. Anyway, top 5 communities where people get loud and think they've won the argument. And I'll just run through them quickly. Mattapan, Lowell, Dorchester, Brockton. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right? Mattapan, Lowell, Dorchester, Brockton. When I did Dorchester, I said there are 2 types of people in Dorchester. I said they're either the junkies that are like, you know what you're talking about, George. You're talking to me. That.
Uncle Eddie.
Uncle Eddie. And the other group of people in Dorchester are the ghetto hand clappers that are like,
that off.
Don't be talking to me like that. You know what I mean? Those are what you get in Dorchester. They're loud, they're ridiculous. They think they've won the argument because they're just being ghetto.
Dude, I love that. Why does it say fucking trick or treat on this? What did I fucking do?
What the fuck? Did you trick or treat?
I don't know what I.
I love it.
Oh fuck! Yeah, keep going.
I love it. Well, let's see if we can find that.
Yeah, I'll look for it later.
Put that out.
Masshole. Yeah.
You put some good stuff in here. And then the number one spot where people think that being loud means you won the argument, super ghetto, was Roxbury. And there's nothing that makes me feel better than when I'm watching a video online and someone starts the argument or starts the problem with, I know you fucking lying.
That's awesome.
It's my favorite line because I know it's about to get real ghetto.
That's fucking fantastic. But why isn't so? That goes back to that argument, right? So people just think they can get loud and scream. And why is this happening in fast food joints all of a sudden? Like, why are people beating up those people? They're making fucking because they got a pay raise. Is everybody mad at them? Like, because now they're making more than minimum wage. By the way, those people are gonna spit in your food, and not that they ever would, but they're probably gonna spit in your fucking food. Like,
I mean, it's part of the reason why the McDonald's on Mass and Cass is just a drive-thru.
Oh, no shit. I know they used to have like cops in there and stuff. Now they just drive through.
Completely shut down the indoor seating.
Dude, that place was crazy. It still is crazy. But
it's a zoo. That place is fucking. I served on a jury about a fight that happened there.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me. I worked the building next door to it, and I still would drive to a different McDonald's. I would never go to that fucking McDonald's. Ever. I don't even give a fuck. And the people in there are probably great, wonderful people. But I would never. I feel bad for the people at the corner. There was a pizza shop right at the corner, at the very end. Like very nice people. The bullshit they fucking dealt with. And their food was really good. It was fresh. They were nice people, but every time I'd go in there, the poor woman would be fucking chasing somebody out with a bat, screaming at somebody.
Is that the one that had the did they have the bulletproof glass up? Is that the one?
Yeah. She fucking like every day she'd be in there cleaning her shit up, breaking it was fucking just chaos. It was chaos.
Yeah.
That's
terrible.
It sucks. Yeah, and it's a small business, and how does she survive? Right? Her life's in there. It was a family. It was a wife. I think it was a husband and wife, and the husband finally just was like, "Fuck this," and the wife and the mother stayed or something.
Yep, all done. Can't do it.
And she wouldn't put up with anybody's bullshit. But every day, all day long,
grind,
all day long,
grinding. Yeah, that area.
That's funny.
Mess.
But that loudness, that's how they get with. I don't get it with fast food and like a coffee place too. Like I was in Dunkin's probably just I don't know I think this was in the summertime. The guy started yelling at the work. I'm like, what are you yelling? And this wasn't it was a typical fight. It was a white guy in a fucking suit. I think he had a Rolex watch on, fucking Marc
Yep.
Jacobs shoot. Like he was worth
Yep.
the fucking. And I'm looking at him going, dude, what are you yelling at her for? Like I go there every day. They're great to me. Like, what are you
Right.
fucking yelling at her for? Like, it's your coffee. She'll make it over again, you moron.
You
Actually,
fucking
now,
asshole. Why are you getting worked up?
like, oh my God, she didn't make it to your fucking latte, half calf fat. Go to fucking Starbucks. Screw. Nobody wants you here.
So do you remember the lady? And I'm gonna call him right out. This happened to my daughter. So this happened to my daughter at the Dunkin' Donuts in Charlestown, probably 3 years
Oh,
ago.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I remember that.
And she, the woman, the guy that did it is somebody I ended up knowing. So my daughter called me crying, whatever, and told me what happened. And I knew the guy from you and I coached his fucking kids.
Yeah.
Called him and I said, buddy, what happened down at the Dunkin' Donuts? He's like, and he starts, telling me about this fucking asshole, this girl that made his coffee wrong, and yelled at her.
Imagine. Made my coffee wrong. Are you fucking kidding me?
It was something as simple as like he wanted sugar or I didn't want sugar or something. And he's like, and I fucking started screaming at her. And I said, you asshole, that was my fucking daughter. First of all. Second of all, you shouldn't be talking to anybody like that.
Yeah.
Fucking bag of shit. And he goes, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know it was your daughter. I said, what part are you not getting? You don't talk to people like that. Why are you doing that? What are you saying?
Why are you screaming at some poor girl just trying to, probably her first job, like trying to fucking make some money and put her fucking money in her pocket to go to school or whatever, to fucking just have money, right?
Literally what she was doing. She was trying to pay her way through Suffolk.
Yeah, I think I remember that. He wanted liquid sugar versus regular sugar.
I think that's exactly what it was, yeah.
Like, what? Like, are you fucking insane, dude? Like, come on.
Furious.
People suck, dude. Those are the people I think I would go to jail for punching. Like,
if I say it all the time, it's almost impossible to get me to lose my shit now. But if I were to lose my shit, it would be on somebody like that.
Yeah, like I probably shouldn't tell this story, but long time ago, I don't know, far away land. No. So a friend of ours owned a pizza shop, and they would then open on Sundays. So he would let us, a couple of us friends, open it on Sunday if we wanted to. So a couple of us took advantage of it. I'd do anything to make money. Make pizzas. Now, the pizza shop at the time was in the projects, and someone called on the phone and wanted to write a check and literally said, I'm not from the projects. The check won't bounce. I said, absolutely, we'll take your check. No problem. I don't think that pizza hit the floor less than 50 times. And I felt so bad that she had to write a check. We didn't even take her check. We gave it to her for free.
You have a good night.
Yeah, like, go fuck yourself. Like, lady, you have any clue where you're calling? Like, and of course, she lived on Monument Ave or fucking Soley Street or wherever. And if that's you, I apologize. I mean, I doubt anybody remembers who they did it, but I'm like, you're literally calling the sub shop or the pizza shop in the projects. Like, maybe they didn't think Newtown was the projects. Not that I'm giving away.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And the owner of that sub shop is dead, if I'm thinking of the right one, right?
Yeah, I think recently. Yeah, just recently. Yeah. So his nephew, I hung around with, he would let us open it on Sundays and fucking make our own money, right? He didn't want to deal with it. We just did it. So I made the pizzas.
That's hilarious.
The nephew delivered. I made pizzas and subs. Nephew delivered it, and the nephew's girlfriend answered the phones and took all the fucking phone calls. And she was from out of town. I think she was from like Everett or somewhere. And when she got the call, she was like, I don't know how to handle. I was like, I'll handle it. And I'm like,
I got
okay, yeah, we'll take your check. Absolutely, no problem. Click. No. But it was a special pizza. But that's what I'm saying. You're yelling at those people. Like, are you fucking insane? Like, because I might not do it right then and there, but I'm gonna remember your face. And when you come back, you're getting the fucking, I'm sorry, but you'll never be able to prove it. But
yep, Yep.
you're getting the ice cube made with the fucking
Piss.
spit, fucking piss, fucking whatever.
I
I
know it's
fucking
terrible.
made in my
I know it's
house.
terrible, but
You know?
but you know when you treat people a certain way, you got to expect you're going to get it back.
Yeah, and it's not like you had a bad day, like, but it's like you're yelling at someone who's by the way, those are fucking. I know everybody thinks, oh, it's easy, you're making. That fucking shit's hard. When people are all staring at you and orders are just coming and coming and coming, like it's nerve wracking and it's not
Yeah.
done on purpose. All right, you're doing 3 large regulars, then some asshole wants a large regular with a half calf fucking decaf, but only 2 scoops of skim milk and a half a Sprite of fucking what? Like, huh? Oh, I
So
missed that. Sorry.
to your point, yeah, exactly.
Why?
To your point, my daughter left that Dunkin' Donuts and she went to Starbucks, which is 100 times busier.
Oh, fuck
They
this.
maxed out their highest point ever working at that Starbucks. She had 120 orders in 30 minutes.
Think about that.
Orders, 120 orders. That's not coffees. You know, one coffee, one
Yeah.
order can have 3 or 4 coffees, and each of those coffees can have 6 to 7 modifications. You know,
Because they're
Skipping-
not all just fucking. I want all black coffees down there. Those things are fucking.
no, Starbucks is never just a medium regular.
And you can't even say a regular. You can't even say medium. You got to say this stupid. I sat there for one day for 5 minutes. The woman just stared at me. I was like, "Can I get a medium iced coffee?" She's like, "We don't serve medium." You
Yeah,
don't?
and
The fuck do you serve? She's like, grande, latte, fate, fuck you. I'm like, all right, which one of them is a medium one? We don't have medium, sir. Yeah, you do. Line the cups up. Which one is the fucking medium one?
so which one's in the middle? What are we talking
Yeah,
about?
which one's in the middle? We got 3 well, now we have an extra grande lot. I'm like, lady, just give me that one.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
I
Yep.
can't say the name. I think I was literally like, I'm dyslexic. I can't say the name. I was being nice. I wasn't yelling or arguing her, but I was just like, I just want a medium fucking coffee. I don't
Just a
even
medium.
want your coffee. And I was only getting it because they had some secret fucking Pokemon thing. You had to fucking do a dance down there and say code words to get. Like, I'm in the Starbucks. Like, am I really fucking doing this right now? Like,
It's
kill my
hilarious.
kid.
Some of the orders are outrageous.
Yeah, my daughter's out in the car laughing as I'm ordering a fucking special
asshole.
secret fucking Pokemon Blue Diamond with a fucking gorilla. Like, what?
2 pumps of vanilla bean, half a swirl of sugar,
Oh,
liquid hot with cold foam
Yeah.
with cinnamon, and it's like, what? Stop.
Put it in the fridge for 5 minutes, take it back out, put it in the oven for an hour. Let me fucking.
So
like,
they got 120 orders in
That's
30
insane.
minutes. And
getting one of them wrong,
right,
get you
come on,
fucking a coffee thrown at you.
come on. Yeah,
Like,
it's
get the
unbelievable.
fuck out of here. Yeah, I
Funny.
wouldn't do that job for anything.
Yo, you couldn't pay me to do that. You couldn't pay me
Nope.
to do that.
I tell the so I go to the same Dunkin' Donuts every day. Yeah, I mean, I literally go every single day. I could probably fucking buy a house if I stopped going to Dunkin' Donuts. I go to Dunkin' Donuts every single day, 7 days a week, sometimes twice a day. As you can see, it's fucking 9:30 at night, and I'm fucking crushing a Red Bull because I don't have a coffee. But they know me. They know my order, and I tell them, don't have a rush. I will wait. I go and I'll sit in the corner, and I'll
Same.
wait. Take care of everybody else. I'd rather just do it right. I literally have the Camel fucking pump machine downstairs in my house. I get it delivered. I get the Camel, the jug that they don't sell you. I get it. It's at my house just in case they run out. I have the cream at my house
You're
just in
dedicated.
case.
You're dedicated, my guy.
But they take care of me. They're good to me, and I take care of them.
Well, that's what it is, right?
You know what I mean? I tip them nice. But don't rush. I'd rather you make my coffee right. I'd rather wait 10 minutes, get all the assholes out of there, than make my coffee, and I'm
Right,
good.
exactly.
And I'm-
Keep it simple.
like,
Yep.
you know, these people aren't making millions. They're getting treated like shit. Just fucking chill, people. Like, and by the way-
Overworked, underpaid. Nobody appreciates them. It's a tough gig.
and they'll remake your coffee 1,000 fucking times. Like, they won't even care if it's all right. Sure, you didn't like that one. All right, we'll make another one.
Yo,
You
you're
didn't like
right.
that?
You're right.
We'll make another one.
How do you want?
Come back here, make
what
it
did I do wrong?
yourself.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, make it your fucking self. Show me what you want. Like, just
You know what's
but
funny?
screaming at them. I don't get it.
About 5 years ago, I walked into a Dunkin' Donuts. They were probably testing out like self-serve options at the Dunkin' Donuts, and the manager was like, there's 10 people in line, and yeah, I drink at that point. It was like a medium ice regular, right? Like whatever.
Yeah.
And manager yells out, "Hey, there's self-serve in the back. You can make your own coffee in the back. Do it all by yourself." Everybody just stood there, and he said it again, and I yelled out, "I don't know how I like it. I just say medium regular."
If I knew how to make it, I would.
I'll wait for you to make it. I'm not in a rush. It's okay. You know.
I think that's what they wanted to do with that bar. You ever see them? The one down the Navy Yard has it like it looks like a bar, right? I think they wanted you to. And another thing I don't understand, and not that I want more people doing this, but how do people not order ahead on the app? How
You're
do
an
you
asshole
not
if you
use
don't.
that? How do you not use that? Are you fucking insane? It's
I
the
went-
greatest thing ever.
So I always go to the Starbucks in Reedville, Hyde Park, Reedville. I mean the Dunkin' Donuts rather in Hyde Park. It's
Yeah.
in my opinion, best dunks in the city. It's always fresh, always good workers, whatever.
Nice.
And there were probably 20 people in there the other day. I ordered
Walk right by them.
I ordered 10 minutes before I got there on the app.
Yep.
Walked in, grabbed it, walked out. What are you doing? Why would it would take me another 20 minutes to stand there and wait if I had to do that?
I never understand it. When I drive, as soon as I hit the certain light, I hit it. I pull into the garage. I walk back out. My coffee's ready, and I walk back into work
It's that simple.
every morning. It's fucking so. And it was better in the beginning. I literally ended up with probably fucking 100 free coffees because they were trying to get you to use the app, and they were giving you all these points in the beginning. Now I barely get a fucking free coffee. I probably get a coffee. Actually, I shouldn't say I barely. I get probably 2 free coffees a week. 600 points. But
Right.
yeah, I was getting them by like I had 30 of them at one time. I was like, holy shit, I have 30 free coffees.
Yeah, you got about 20,000 points.
Yeah, I was giving them away to people. I was like, you want a coffee?
Same.
They're like, why? I'm like, because I have so many fucking points, I'll never drink it all. I mean, I'll
Same.
try, but
I went to Dunk. We were going to golf one time. There was the 4 of us, and we stopped, and I got everybody food and drinks off my
yeah,
place. We didn't pay a dime.
nothing. It was great. That in the beginning when they come out with the app, that was the greatest thing. Then they must have been losing money like crazy. But I just laugh. People don't use that app. I don't fucking get it.
So
I
simple.
don't know.
So simple.
Yeah, and it's all ready. There you go.
But anyway, all right, we did an hour and a half.
Yeah, not bad. Picked up 5 people. I think
Appreciate
those are
the
the
followers.
four phones I signed into. I was
You
trying
said
to put
that shit.
comments on when I seen people come in. That's what I was getting nervous of, and I don't know. I fucked shit up. I started doing that thing. See, every time I hit that button, it comes up now. It won't go away. There it goes again.
See, there it is. Boom. Hello. It's that simple.
Yeah.
One of those 5 people. Where are you from? You on my work Moto or Workman Radio? Which YouTube? We have Instagram up still. What do we got? We got Jay. You get your Twitter's still up. My
Twitter's
Instagram's
up.
still
Yeah.
So all right, we got some possibilities there.
Yeah. And then what we can do is hit that AI thing, and it'll cut the shit up too. So
Yes.
at
I
the
got
end.
it. Did you do that last time?
Yeah, if you go in the library, they're all in the library. There's all kinds of
perfect.
stuff for you. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm gonna do that so I can just post it out.
Yeah, and I put some stickers out. I don't know if people really want to buy stickers from us, but
Yeah, there's a couple good ones though.
yeah, I made up some good ones. I went down a whole fucking rabbit hole. I started doing shit for work. I was making all kinds of crazy stuff.
Start going nuts. I love it.
Yeah, I like that shit. I'll put some stuff up there, random stuff. People want stuff, let me know. I'll make shit. I don't care. I wish I could make them cheaper. Unfortunately, the app charges $5. We're only making $1.25 off every sticker. The app's making $5. So if I can make them cheaper, I would. But I mean, $6.25 for a sticker is a little much. But
Yeah, could be worse.
it is what it is. Yeah, exactly. We'll get
Do
there.
they make anything other than stickers or?
No, this one's so I did the Shopify store, and I think we'll stop putting some sweatshirts, t-shirts, hats. You see Branded Bills, I think is a new hat company. They're pretty fucking sweet. You should look them up. Branded Bills, like the football team. The yacht company, even youth football, they got some sick shit.
And you made a Shopify?
Yeah, I gotta go back in and sign into it and figure out what I used for logins and shit. But I was doing it on my phone. I was bored. It was like 3 a.m.
Of course you were.
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty good with building the Shopify's and doing the back end stuff of those.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so it's signed up. It's in there. I'll get the credentials over to you.
If we could do that, maybe we'll just switch the website over to that, like Working Man Radio to that.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Because then we can, do a whole blog session, and anything I post, I can put a blog up. And
Yeah, because that other work, I mean, it's just sitting there. I mean, there was literally nothing there. I just threw it up to get it up.
I tried to. I can't figure out Squarespace, the editing,
Yeah, they
the
suck.
HTML coding and stuff, and it's tough.
I just wanted the @workingman.com was the only thing I wanted. So
Perfect.
I
Love
paid
it.
for it that way. So, all right, cool.
Let me know. Thank you guys for
All right,
listening.
I'll talk to you
Appreciate
later
you.
on.
Follow on all
Yep.
our socials.
See you, people. Have a good night.
Good night, guys.